f of x is this piecewise function. We've been asked to find the left-hand limit, right-hand limit, and overall limit of this piecewise function at x equals -2. And we see from the function definition that x equals -2 is where the function changes between the different three pieces. Let's start with the left-hand limit. The left-hand limit is exploring the behavior of this function as x approaches -2 from the left. We notice that the function f of x is defined to be this square root function for the x's to the left of -2. Therefore, the left-hand limit of the function at x equals -2 will be found by calculating the value of this square root function at -2. So we plug -2 into that square root function to see what y value this function is approaching, is equaling when x is equal to -2. And we see that it will equal a y value of 3. So as the x is approaching -2 from the left, the y value of f of x will approach the y value of this square root function, which is a y value of 3. So from the left-hand side of x equals -2, the function approaches the point -2, 3. So the left-hand limit is 3. Now let's take a look at the right-hand limit. For x is greater than -2, the function is defined as this linear function. So as the x is approaching -2 from the right, the y value of this function will approach the y value of this linear function. So to find that y value, we'll evaluate that linear function at -2. And we see that the y value of the linear function is equal to 3 at the point -2, 3 on that linear function. And so from the right side of x equals -2, the function is approaching the point -2, 3. So that means the right-hand limit is also 3. So from the left-hand side of x equals -2, the function is approaching a y value of 3. And from the right-hand side of x equals -2, the function is approaching a y value of 3. That means, since the left-hand limit is 3 and the right-hand limit is 3, that means that overall, the limit of this function at x equals -2 is 3. Let's take a look at that quickly on the graph. In Desmos, I've defined f of x as this piecewise function. F of x is equal to that square root function for x less than -2. F of x is equal to that linear function for x greater than -2. I've also just plotted the endpoints of each of those. So the left-hand side, remember, approached the point -2, 3. And the right-hand side also did. I don't need to plot it again, really, since it's the same point. I also added in to the graph this centerpiece. It says f of x equals 2 if x is equal to -2. That means at the point when x is -2, the y value equals 2. That is the point, -2, 2. So when x is actually equal to -2, the y value will equal +2. So I plotted that point right here, and we see it on the graph. Notice the left-hand limit of the function, the y value is approaching 3, and the right-hand limit of the function is also approaching 3. The limit of the function is 3. It does not matter that at that exact point the y value is equal to 2. The left-hand limit is 3, the right-hand limit is 3, therefore the limit overall is 3.